My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is August 21st, 2024. It is 4:32 a.m. I just finished edit a video that I recorded late afternoon. It's rendering right now on another computer. So this is another one I just finished uploaded. It's due September 3rd, so let's schedule that. There's a lot of thumbnails that I need to do, but there's a lot of things that's popping up on my timeline, and I started making a list. This is the list here. Right after the video that I just showed you, I finished editing. I started making this list here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I saw some stuff going on Twitter, and I just keep on liking. So I'm gonna go to my profile, go to my likes, and then just go over whatever I see. So this video will be covering election, the DNC, and you see there's a lot of things about Harry and Meghan during their Colombian visit. Okay, so let me go all the way to the beginning, at least the recent as yesterday afternoon, and then we'll go over it. And then maybe afterward we'll go over these, or maybe I should even go over them first, but let's focus on what I just said. So what I decided to do, I'm gonna focus on the list first, whatever I've already had on the list, because as I was going down and I saw this, I have it on the list, and this is that right here. So I open another tab to follow my list. So this is that. Let's get going. Vanity Fair, Prince Harry's civil case against the Sun should be a criminal investigation. Okay. So that's very interesting. Let's go into that. This is what I don't like sometimes when I don't plan in advance. She usually give her opinion and then give quotes from the article. So this is what I want to focus on. Alright, so see, she's quoting from the article. Prince Harry and Will Lewis, whichever way it goes, Harry's abjurate effort to expose the truth about the most egregious scandal ever to envelop British journalism has already inflicted serious collateral damage on the reputation of the cluster of top newspaper executives, prominent among them Will Lewis, now the CEO and publisher of the Washington Post. Gordon's Brown Guardian column. The pressure of these allegations and civil case has now been heightening by the intervention of a former British Prime Minister, Gordon Brown. His move underlines the fact that the most damning allegations are not about the scale of the newsroom directed hacking itself, but about measures allegedly taken by Murdoch executive and it just moved in 2010 and 2011 to destroy a trove of incriminating emails and computer hard drive, as Brown himself put it, writing in The Guardian. Carl Lewis has always claimed he was Mr. Cleanup. These new allegations point to a cover-up. The destroyed emails were likely to have revealed much more of news groups' intrusion into the private lives of thousands of innocent people. Okay, so I will put this link in the description because I want to cover so much more, and majority of this information that's in there I've already covered. So I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. Okay, so I'll read some of the comments and then go to my next tweet. Okay, so I just put that on the list. Let's go. Oops, this one. All right. O Lord, our God, arise, scatter his enemies and make them fall, confound their politics, frustrate their navy's tricks. On thee our hopes we fix, God save us all. The problem is that over the last 10 to 20 years, there are now incredibly powerful media companies who masquerade as journalists and who have quite literally hijacked Hijack journalistic privileges for their own personal gain and agenda. It's an unbelievably dangerous place. They claim to hold public figures to account but refuse to hold themselves accountable. If they are supposedly policing a society, who on earth is policing them when even the government is scared of alienating them because position is power? It is incredibly worrying for the entire UK. He is spot on. And this is the thing. When he used to call newspapers or go to Ipso and tell them about the things that were said about him on the paper, if they had Ipso had taken the step to make it right for him, he will not be going all the way like that, because he's sick and tired going to the Ipso, and they refuse, ignore him, and they always give the upper hand to the papers. So he's going all the way, and through that, like Celebrity said, it exposed a couple other things, the Will Lewis things and all of that. So if he had settled, none of this will come out. With the Washington Post and all of this. There's that here. My commitment to seeing this case through is based on my belief in our need and collective right to a free and honest press, and one which is properly accountable when necessary. That is what we need in Britain and across the globe. Anything else is poisoning the well for a profession we all depend on. Today's ruling, if the thing that's going in the Middle East, I can't even repeat. Journalists are going through some stuff. Let me just say that, if they even make it alive over there. Today's ruling is vindicating and affirming. I've been told that slaying dragon will get you burned, but in light of today's victory and the importance of doing what is needed for a free and honest press, it is worthwhile price to pay. It is worthwhile price to pay. The mission continues. That was back in 2023. Okay, so there's that. Okay, slaying the dragon. Okay, let's read what's there and then go to the next one. Agree 100%, particularly what was done to Gordon Brown when he was a sitting Chancellor, Deputy Prime Minister, and Prime Minister. How do they get away with blagging and hacking officials? Surely, even in Harry's case, some state secrets were disclosed. And God is good. This is why I was saying that triangle where him and Meghan to come and meet at the perfect time, and you see everything that's going on with the Middle East, with the Russian war and all of that, Ukraine-Russian war. All of them were meant to be, because that light that needed to open people's eyes, they got it. And this is why they're going after them, and this is why we need to pray for God to keep on protecting them, because everything is coming up the same time. The 2024 election that's coming up in November, all of this play a pivotal role with everything. The espionage, the blackmail of people that was taking place long ago to paralyze those politicians, people of power, to do things like I keep on saying with the Queen's father. After the Queen's father passed, these people went to work to neutralize the institution, to make Charles feel scared that he needs the papers to be something, or I don't know. Well, they got him good. So all of this play a pivotal role, and they all gonna come out this year. This year is it. You either have it or you don't. People better vote properly, because they got their people at the right places to do their bidding for them. Okay, and this is why some of my videos don't do too well, because of those opinions that I keep on telling. Alright, I agree with the lack of faith in the UK judicial system, and this is why I was scared. If you look at past videos when Meghan was calling the paper to court, I was afraid for her. I knew she was in the right, because I did a video when I look at who was the copyright owner of a letter sent or something. I think that's what I Google, and then I find the information, and I knew from that point on she was in the right. But I was afraid for her, knowing what was going on with Johnny Depp and all these other things that were happening. I was afraid for her. Okay, but I think the reason she wins, and they give her, she should have won. Okay, she should have won because she was in the right. Is the reason why the paper gave her the win is because of precedent. Charles, Anne, all of them had sued the paper and they have won. So if they didn't give her the win, and that will say what happened to the previous one, and the world was watching as well. All right, like I said, she should have won, which it went the right way. But knowing how the UK is, just look at Johnny Depp case. All right, the difference between the UK and the US, because he sued both, okay, in both courts, and you see how each one went, and how each one went, and he proved his case on both. And the woman lied on testimonies, but anyway, that's a different story. And then they use it in the US to back up Johnny's case here. Okay, agree with the lack of faith in the UK judicial system. If they actually try to do anything about this, it will likely implicate some in the very offices of those supposedly doing the investigating. I really hope that I'm wrong. All right, and they should have left Meghan alone. That's it. The squad, the moment I found out about the squad, especially Tina and Michelle, that's all I was hearing. Leave Meghan alone. And they never learn. Look at this. They're still going after them, and people keep on telling them, leave them alone. They're gonna get it. God protect them. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Where is my list? There's that. Copy, paste. How many minutes? Oh my God, 10 minutes on that one. Next one, wrapping up a social inclusive visit to Colombia by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, this trip has laid the groundwork for joint initiative by Voice Colombia. Who's that? Ministro de... There's that in Spanish, and the Archewell Foundation. All right, this was tweeted by the Embassy of Colombia, that's in the US. Okay, this partnership will focus on financial empowerment of youth and women, promoting cultural and include. Oh my God, the last video that I just finished edit. I'm editing. It's rendering right now on my other computer. I said I could see there's gonna be much more coming out of this. The cultural aspect, the music, the art, and all of that. That's Meghan's territory. She's about all of that. I could see this go beyond what we just see here. So let's see here. They're listing some of the things. Promoting cultural and inclusivity initiative for communities in the Pacific and Caribbean regions, providing educational tools to address critical issues like cyberbullying. Okay, so that's is that the vice president? Yeah. Oh, I'm following her. Okay, if I were to rely only on American media to educate me on Colombia, sadly I probably wouldn't know anything beyond cartels. Okay, sadly, yeah, sadly to say, she's right. Harry and Meghan's visit has opened up my eyes to a Colombia that is full of life, culture, vibrancy, and beautiful people I would love to visit one day. And the UK was spreading that same nonsense too. Amazing partnership, great causes. Team Archewell show up and do good. Very, very impressive. Love this. As it should. Well deserved. Show up, do good. This is fantastic. Thank you. I can't wait to visit again, especially Cali. All right, next tweet. Yeah, this is exactly what they portrayed Colombia is all about. Especially when they want to do war, they start doing their propaganda, how bad it is, and all of that. All right, next tweet. All right, this is the one. It's right there when I started seeing it. I was like, I might as well do the list. Prince William is mad that the Sussexes still refer to his wife as Kate, not Catherine. He and Meghan don't even mention their name, so I don't know where they get this from. There's that here. So isn't she Kate? I don't know. What is she? Don't these people have cancer to be worrying about? They have zero problems. God need to give them a real baggage to keep them occupied. Alright, I actually think what's happening here is simple. This is simply them trying to erase her past for the history book. Wady Katie, Yacht Girl. I'm laughing because the squad don't forget. This is the elephant. They don't forget. Wady Katie, Yacht Girl Kate, Wistaria's sister, Lazy Kate, etc. are all documented. They are trying to create a new person. I guess that's why they went into hiding during the riot. I mean, they plan everything out. Okay? I don't know why people are not putting those dots together. During the riot, they went, well, let's just say, leading up to the riot. Alright? Even, I could even go further back. There was some event that he showed up. Prior to that, they were telling them to not make public, okay, to not make public appearance. And they claim, what was it, 4th of July, the election. So they were preparing for things. Okay, you could go back to some of the headlines. Leading to the 4th of July election, they were telling the Royals will not be making public engagement. They didn't want them to be part of, to influence people, you know. They wanted them to be apolitical, all right, to not be on any side. So they was gonna stay out of public eyes. But meanwhile, there was William going to events and stuff like that. So they waited for those events to pass. All right. And then a little bit after, the 4th of July thing happened. And I believe Labour won a lot. I think they said it was a landslide. And then few weeks after, maybe 2 weeks after, the riot happened. You didn't hear a damn thing about them. And now, I don't know what's going on right now in the UK. Now they're coming out pretending none of these things, other things had happened. They ignore it completely. The cancer, you don't hear anything about that. So they threw the cancer out just to shut people off, and then you never hear her again. And that was because I think they named the Omid's book, Who's the Racist and all of that.
I will never believe it. But now we can start the process of finding out if they ever got uttered, what the context was, and whether there was any racial intent at all. Like I say, I don't believe there was. The royals who are named in this book are King Charles and Catherine, Princess of Wales.
So they threw the cancer out to shut people off or to feel sorry for them. You don't see her ever again. Things were popping up. So it's just things that keep on happening. They craft things to make you feel certain way. And now they're coming out of nowhere. They finish do their damages. They then come to I don't know. I'm not in the UK. Maybe they did. I don't know. Okay, I don't follow them. So maybe they did. Let's say they, after the riot, to go see the people who got hurt, the kids, the family of those kids and all of that. So what's going on? No connection at all. And now they're coming worrying about things that they should not be worrying about. Harry and Meghan, they kicked them out. So Harry and Meghan's issues should not be their concern. So the UK, that's your problem over there. Let me read some of these. Kate and William are going to hell. The Karen and Kevin Boyles. I don't think, I mean, for William, with what had happened to his mom, for him not to have any idea how to be a good human being is beyond comprehension. I don't think I've heard the Sussexes utter her name since the Netflix series. That's true. Priorities. That's what I'm saying. The cancer and all of that. After these, that's it. The funniest part is that in an article talking about how offensive it is to call her Kate, the Daily Beast write, friends of William, and Kate says they didn't call her by her titles or anything. The author of the article can be bothered to call her Catherine either. William and Kate to UK media, quote, hurry up, you need to write something negative about them. Okay, they are getting too much positive coverage around the world right now. Meghan spoke Spanish and then salsa. There's the cry here. Please write something negative. I order you now. You never know, maybe. And the pettiness, the stupidity of that article. I didn't read it, but the headline itself is so stupid. I call them sandbags nonsense, little kid stuff. Not gonna lie, I love it when the Sussexes said Kate in their statement. Alright, the press, the one controlled by the Windsors, has been calling her Kate Middleton for 13 years, and this is because she was never able to persuade media that she is a true princess. Kate was always the commoner attempting to walk in the shoes of royalty. All right, so let's go to the last one I have on the list, and then now I'm just gonna, after that, I'm gonna go to my like and see what's there. All right, so there's this here. Toby, I will not invite them to my coronation. Toby meaning the other brother, the left behind brother. All right, meanwhile, Harry and Meghan and Colombia dancing to their own beat. Exactly, there's that. All right, only 3 seconds. And there's this. That's back in the 80s, and there's a music in it. All right, so there's that, and there's them looking miserable. I don't know why they don't focus on themselves. And then they're being jealous of Harry and Meghan. They all have that same opportunity when they go places to make the best of it. But they act their freaking stuck up kind of ways. And then when Harry and Meghan do that thing to be themselves, they get upset. I don't know. Alright, so I'm done. Alright, there's no comment. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, so this is one of the things I went over. Alright, let me pause and see. And I'm just gonna scroll through and see what I could share with you, okay? Like I said, this video is gonna focus Harry and Meghan's Colombia visit and some politics because of the DNC things. So this, I sort of shared vaguely on my last.
We know that
on my last video, vaguely. All right, so this is here. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Boom. This is who you need to protest. All right, because everywhere you go on any post, which I have not shared, you keep on hearing about the Middle East and stuff like that. I try to avoid talking about it and share the content and all of that, but they keep on complaining to Kamala and Biden administration about what's going on in the Middle East. Meanwhile, you have someone who's undermining a former president, undermining the sitting president. So I don't know how this is gonna play out and after this election if Kamala wins. All right, so there's this here. PBS reports that former President Trump has been pressuring Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to avoid a ceasefire deal with Gaza. I mean, they took out almost everybody. I don't know who's left. Allegedly to hinder the Harris campaign. This interference could be seen as a violation of the Logan Act. Okay, so what's the Logan Act? Let me look it up. Okay, so there's that here. The Logan Act, there's that section here, is a United States federal law that criminalizes the negotiation of a dispute between the United States and a foreign government by unauthorized American citizen. Yeah, he's not the sitting sitting president to have this kind of thing on behalf of the country. Okay, what is the Logan Act First Amendment? Let's see here. First Amendment, the Logan Act directly regulates speech based on its content because it criminalizes communication about international diplomacy. I don't know. I do not know. Let's leave that alone. I do not want to go in full details. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. So this is happening. Oops. All right, so that's, oh, did we listen to her? Let's listen to it here. It's the same thing as before.
From anybody, that one thing that the Harris campaign would love is if President Biden would bring home a ceasefire in the Middle East right now between Gaza and Israel. And we know that Secretary of State Blinken is over there right now working with Netanyahu. The reporting is that former President Trump is on the phone with the Prime Minister of Israel, urging him not to cut a deal right now because it's believed that would help the Harris campaign. So I don't know where that, I don't know, who knows whether that will come about or not. But I have to think that the Harris campaign would like for President Biden to do what presidents do, which is work on that one. And maybe there's some other domestic issues that, they'd like to see come home.
David, there is this
From anybody that one thing,
and you already know, even the other one is not gonna confirm that was said. Someone who, I don't know. All right, let's see here. Both Trump and Netanyahu knows if Trump loses the election, he's done. If Netanyahu ends the war, he's done. Before you comment, know that I support Israel and its people. I support Palestine and its people. I believe that Hamas is a terrorist organization that must be destroyed. I want the hostage freed. I want the bombing to stop. I want peace in the region. I think Netanyahu is a criminal. There's so much more to that. Let me not go in my opinion on this. Let's see. Next. This is the next tweet here. It's the lack of preparation that kills me. Even for a joint visit with First Lady of the United States, you could tell Kate Middleton had never seen the flashcard she was reading. Yeah, they write the thing for her. And this is why she said in one of the videos that I just edited, she'll go by anything. They write the nonsense for her and then she just read it. Instead of preparing the night before, what are we gonna discuss? I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, so there's a lot of retweet. Okay, our favorite Karen has been dropping truth bomb. Alright, so let's go into that and then I'll walk back out. Oh my god, there's a lot of retweet. What the F? Our favorite Karen has been dropping truth bomb. Is that the original? Okay, so that's a screenshot. Alright, Karen's it's concerning when Meghan Markle's Spanish is better than the Princess of Wales English. I didn't see that coming. Okay, because that's her language. She doesn't speak it well. It's concerning when Meghan Markle's Spanish is better than the Princess of Wales Spanish. Kate Middleton has been a part-time royal for too long. Either she step up or step out. This is embarrassing for our King Charles. I mean, he's a self-embarrassment himself, so there's no comparison here. They all in the same group. This is why they prefer mediocre. Okay, they all prefer mediocre around them. Okay, and she tagged the Wales Savage. There's that here. Where is that? Kate Middleton. There's all of that. There's that Princess of Wales. There's the laugh here. Oh dear, Willie and company are causing embarrassment. How many freaks out are we going to see? Huh? Is she alright? There's that. After this, that's it. Is that the ad? Okay, I don't want to go into that. It's real. I had to run and see my own eyes. She even praised her one Twilight Zone. She never disappoint. Remember when Princess Diana thought her public speaking abilities were lacking, she enlists Sir Richard Attenborough to tutor her and work to improve. I don't think working or improving are part of Kate's agenda. Alright, so there's all of that. Let's look at this video. I have the full video where First Lady Jill Biden was over there, and as soon as the First Lady came prepared, she came with her stuff, opened her notebook and all of that, and as soon as they start asking Kate a question, they stop the thing. Same kid who mumbling all the time, even checking notes to say thank you. Let's see here. Come on.
With academics or those working with parents themselves, but just to really raise the importance of the first 5 years, because I really do feel that best investment for our future health and happiness lies in the first 5 years of life. But to your point, only by working, and I think Amy, you referenced it too, only by...
Yeah, it's embarrassing. There's no reason to go through all of that. I don't want to go through all of this. Right, did they show Meghan speaking here? No, that's just a screenshot. Okay, so now we're looking at what happened in Colombia. This boy is so me, laughing my ass off. Look here. Is that the one that I responded to? Let's see. Yep, I responded to it. Look at that. I'm telling you, Colombians know how to take advantage. Not advantage, I'm not meaning it in the bad way. When the opportunity, that's it. They know how to grab the opportunity. That's all it is. Alright, there's me responded. Where's Harry? He reminds me of, there's this picture here. Same energy, same vibe. Look at that. Alright, HRH, Doug Thomas, that's that. Such a beautiful photo, and he never let go. The children's princess. The kids also adorable, and the little girl resting her head on her left side. Let's see. Oh, there it is here. That's right. Wow. Look at the smile all over. Okay, let's go to the next one. There's someone who responded from what I posted. So there's that here. There's no, okay, there's nothing. There's no caption. Is there music? Yeah, so there's music, so there's no reason for me to play. Alright, so that's that. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan participated in the Responsible Digital Future Summit at the Universidad EAN, one of the top-ranking universities in Latin America. Quote, with the Archewell Foundation, me and my wife believe that information integrity is a fundamental right, the Duke of Sussex. So there's 3 comments underneath it. Alright, so that's images. That's nice. Okay, I literally love every single time he says my wife. Like he's so damn proud of her and to claim her. Okay, you'll be hard pressed to find a time when he just referred to her as Meghan. There's all of that. Let's go. Okay, so there's this here. Is that the one that, yeah, I think I went over that already. Let me make sure. I think that was the one that was on my list. Okay, yes it was. I went over that already. So there's this here. This is, okay, I went over this already. This is the Embassy of Colombia of the United States. So went over that already. That as well. Okay, a lot of people were retweeting it. Prince William is mad. I went over that. So there's that. I'm loving this era. Joy, forever a cutie. There's no comment. Look at the picture. That's nice. Yeah, you could see she really enjoyed the moment. There's the little boy again. Let's pause that. Okay, this is the talented little boy who danced salsa with Meghan. Okay, so, oh, okay. I thought that was them dancing here. There's no comment, okay. Todos. Okay, so that's in Spanish. Work it, girl. All right, 11 seconds. I came across a tweet that says she took some salsa classes when she was at Northwestern. Oh my God, she was having a blast. Okay, so there it is again. Her work it, girl. I guess that's a retweet. Yep, that's the same thing here. Okay. She loved my beard. She loved to grab it and pull me in for a kiss. Prince Harry. Did he? That's why he kept the beard. Look at this. She look at her. She put her hand over his face. She likes it rough. Okay, let's see some of the comment here. Prince Harry got that beer with his life because he loved those pull and kisses from his wife, from his lovely wife, Princess Meghan, Harry and Meghan, and Colombia. There's the laugh here. I know, right? He absolutely loves it when Meghan pulls him in for a kiss. There's that. Yep, there it is here. It's the little things. The little thing that matters. Okay, so there's more. Oh my God, I'm loving that little girl. There's another person who sees the opportunity. That little girl. All right, just like our cute Colombian schoolgirl in pink, everybody's talking about her. Just like our cute Colombian schoolgirl in pink glasses in Bogota, this gorgeous salsa dancing boy in Cali was also not letting our fabulous Princess Meghan go. Children always know. Yep, love always wins. Let's go through those images again. I mentioned her on many of my video tweets. Yep, she grabbed Meghan's hand. She was not letting her go. I love it. That little glasses. There she is here. There's that. There's more. How precious is this? There's the hug from that little boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she really felt the love. There's that image again. That's nice. This is old. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, skill in many department. 14 seconds. Alright, so let's go back. I'm just going through my timeline. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Just simply lovely. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, dancing salsa. There's no comment. That's the same video that I was sharing. The face card you leave the monarchy for. There's the loving eye and the fire. Prince Harry's face says it all. He knows he effing won. To comment underneath it. Okay, imagine your parents looking like this. Archie and Lily are blessed. Those babies know they won. There's that. Okay, so there's this. Princess Meghan. There's 4 comments underneath it. Okay, beautiful. This is so sweet. Beautiful. 100%. There's a thumbs up and heart. Next one. International dignitaries. There they are here. Alright, there's no comment. Same thing here. Meghan and Harry. There's 1 comment here. Love this pic. There they are dancing here. This is extra. Oh wow, what a moment. There's that. 2 comment here. Okay, a lot of emojis. Let's go back. Okay, so what is this here? Okay, so this is a screenshot of the Embassy of Colombia. I went over that already. Alright, Harry about to fight them kids. The squad are just joking. There's that same image again. There they are here. And I think Harry was somewhere in the back. Yep, there he is in the back. Look at the kids just having fun. Just having a blast. 2 comments underneath it. 100% thumbs up. That's an ad. This is extra. Same thing. Different pictures. Okay. There's another video. Her chapter of joy. Same video of her dancing. There's 1 comment. Where is it? 1 comment. Okay. Love to see this. Love always wins. Alright. There she is dancing. That's nice. Okay, let's go back. There's that image again. The look you make when you know Heathrow is only good for layover. The shit the squad be throwing for layover and shall remain that, and no one is going to change your mind on that. Alright, there's 3 comments under that. Prince Harry already prepared a bridge reason why Meghan will attend the Invictus at during shabby Birmingham versus Washington DC, to which more tourists will likely attend because of the historic capital. The real reason she hates British people's treatment of her. There's that. Laughing my ass off. OMG, this sent me. That's almost the same images. There's people throwing different caption. Me, that's my baby, and it's a 43-year-old woman. Okay, let's go. Oh, did I mess up the? Okay, I don't want to mess up the thing. All right, so this, I'm just gonna share the video. This is a video, by now you probably already seen it, of second gentleman, how he came about. Okay, so let's listen. I don't know, screenshot in between. Alright, holy shit, this is incredible. Alright, 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
This is my dad, Doug. He was raised in Jersey, moved to LA when he was 16. These are his parents, Barb and Mike. They think he walks on water. This is what he wore to his bar mitzvah. And here's him at summer camp. They voted him most athletic. So he says, this is a photo McDonald's used when he was Employee of the Month. It hung on our wall for years. My dad is a lawyer, a really good one. My mom called him the crisis guy because he was everyone's first call. My parents split when I was in middle school, and that wasn't easy. That's not easy for any kid. But it helped that my parents stayed friends and we all kept hanging together. We grew closer than ever. And then he met Kamala, the blind date that would dramatically change all of our lives forever. It was my senior year of high school. Elle and I would laugh watching them fall in love, acting like teenagers. In 2014, Kamala became Mamala. She took over Sunday night dinners and taught Doug how to actually cook. Our blended family wasn't used to politics or the spotlight, but when Kamala became senator, we were all excited to step up, especially my dad. Then Kamala became vice president. It felt like Doug was a bit out of place on Capitol Hill. I thought, what is my goofy dad doing here? But he embraced it. He left his practice after being a lawyer for 30 years. That was tough. I was so proud to watch him do it, to stand by her side, an example of true partnership. I just got married myself, and he's inspired me as a new husband. Anyone who really gets close to him knows he's kind, loving, and fiercely protective. Just look at this face. This is my dad, the first second gentleman in the history of this nation. He's found his voice around the issues that matter to him.
You have no choice but to speak up and speak out.
There is an epidemic of hate, including a crisis of anti-Semitism in our country and around the world.
What they are doing on reproductive freedom and freedom in general is just outrageous.
And next, he's gonna make history again as the first gentleman. I can't wait for everyone to get to know why we all love him. He's the glue that keeps this family together. We might not look like other families in the White House, but we are ready to represent all families in America.
Okay, so that's that. I don't want to go to the comments. Too much politics. Duchess Meghan speaks fluent Spanish with an Argentine accent. All right, so that's a screenshot. I learned 20 years ago in Argentina. During her visit to Colombia, Meghan Markle surprised everyone by speaking fluent Spanish with a marked Argentine accent. All right, so that's a retweet here. Oh, that's in Spanish. All right, so let's get out of there. That video, 1 minute and 1 second. Let's listen to this.
Hola. Ay, muy buenas tardes. Me gustaría empezar en español. Porque estamos en su país, mi marido y yo, y puedo sentir este abrazo de Colombia. Y es increíble. Entonces, gracias, muchas gracias, porque la cultura, la historia, todo estaba como un sueño, este viaje. Y perdona si mi español no está perfecto, porque yo aprendí hace 20 años en Argentina. Pero estoy tratando, porque acá puedo sentir esta comunidad. Y este es el sentimiento que es lo mejor del mundo ahora. Entonces, gracias.
All right, so that's that. Is there more? That's that. Everything else in Spanish. Oh, that was it anyway. Okay, so that's that. This is another one here. Rwanda 2016, Colombia 2024. Meghan isn't new to this. She is true to this. The kids know. All right. So one comment here. Oh, more than one comment. Oh, so they retweet of retweet. This is me here from one previous. There's that. They should do comfort. There's the kids hugging her. That looks like a shadow of Harry in the back here, but that's not Harry. Okay, so there's this here. That's nice. That is nice. Kids know. Okay, so there's that same image again. Representation matters. There they are dancing. Oh la la. There's that. Harry and Meghan. Okay, one of my favorite things about Harry and Meghan's trip is that we get new photos for days after days end. Yep, they will keep on coming. I was putting them on my community board as they were coming. I was like, oh my God, there's more. I just spotted this. Sometimes I don't even know what to say as the caption. I just want to share with you. That's all. Okay, so this is another one here. On Sunday, August 18, the Duke concluded their visit to the country by attending the Afro Women in Power Forum. The event held in the city of Cali brought together approximately 400 social leaders from the Colombian Pacific and highlighted female empowerment and leadership in Afro-descendant communities. Prince Harry, okay. In addition, the Duke of Sussex walked hand in hand through Palenque, a symbolic population of the African diaspora in America. Prince Harry and Meghan left a big mark on each place they went to of their human warmth, which until the last moment accompanied them, because in the Afro Women's Forum, Meghan had a gesture well remembered by the participant. Due to the high temperature that was recorded that day in the capital of Valle del Cauca, in the middle of the forum, Meghan got up from her post to accommodate one of the fans in the direction of her and the other women who were on the platform. This gesture received sympathetic reaction to her and many smiled for the warm event. Alright, so there's that. Okay, is this in Spanish? Yeah, that's in Spanish. Let's leave that alone. I'm trying to cover for at least an hour. Okay, excited to see partnership develop around financial empowerment, cultural and inclusivity initiatives, and educational tools to address cyberbullying as a result of Prince Harry and Meghan's trip to Colombia, investing in the communities they visited, Harry and Meghan and Colombia. Alright, so that's a retweet of the Embassy of Colombia in the United States. I went over that already. So that was just a retweet. Okay, get it, princess. Yeah, I like that video when she turned Meghan and go, hey. Look at that. That is so nice. Everyone in the room had some form of a smile on their faces. There's 2 comments under it here. Okay, so that's emojis. There they are dancing here. Okay. Oh, there's more fashion. Meghan Markle's Colombian tour showcased a stunning blend of culture and fashion. Discovered the 10 standout looks she wore during the visit. See it all. There's all of that here. There's more images. These prints. Let's go to that. There they are here. The classes, the salsa class came in handy. There's all of that. We've seen this dance already. So there's that. The Sussexes impact is real. Okay, so that's in Spanish. Alright, so let's go into it so I could look at the images. This is that. Oh, translate. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, hotel occupancy reached 79%, representing an increase of 6% point compared to 2023. With world-class guests such as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, artists, diplomats, and international media, the festival was in the eyes of the world. Was the translation accurate? Okay, I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, so how will I know if it's accurate? All right, so things increased when they were there. Okay, so that's different things. That's that. 5 billion. Okay, that's an ad. Okay, so let's move out of this. I'm almost done. Okay, how it started, how it's going. That is so nice. There they are here. There they are here again. We saw this. We've seen this. Okay, so this is at the DNC, and this is the actor who plays Meghan's father on Suit. Okay, Rachel Zane, Meghan Markle's dad, at the DNC 2024. Okay, that's from PBS. That's that same station when William was doing his Earth shot. It keeps on interrupting. Okay, PBS News. This is the same station that aired William's, I think, Earth shot when he was doing his thing in the US. Alright, watch actor Wendell Pierce makes a surprise appearance during the delicate roll call for Louisiana. Okay, 1 minute. Let's listen.
Greetings from Louisiana! Mr. Secretary, my name is Wendell Pierce and I'm a proud son of Louisiana. And Louisiana is about family, and I'm surrounded by my family of the delegates of Louisiana. And our great Congressman, Troy Carter.
Louisiana casts its vote in support of our democracy, and we stand in line for a more perfect union.
And born out of that democracy from the Big Easy, the northernmost Caribbean city, the last Bohemia was jazz. And nothing could be more emblematic of jazz and democracy than what we swing with in the Big Easy. And it's because of that that I am here to cast my personal vote for the next President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Okay, so there's that. The only man who's ever been a father to Meghan Markle. Alright, Meghan's dad. Wait, Baltimore and Maryland got dibbed on him too. I just watch him and Waiting to Exhale. Love it. Wendell Pierce looking good. Alright, so let's go back. There's more comment. I'm just moving on. So there's that. The same thing. She's baby. New profile pic. Oh, she changed her profile. Alright, so there's that. Let me just post this beautiful picture again. I love seeing my beautiful princess so relaxed and happy. No comment under that. There's that again. No comment. Okay, America, it took 2 black people to bring hope to your country in desperate time. I hope you do the right thing. Vote Harris Waltz. Alright, so there's that. I have okay, maybe after I do President Obama's speech, I came across it, so I'll share that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let me look for it. Let's finish. Is that it here? It looks like, yep, this is it. Alright, go back to this. Alright, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Matthew 7. Alright, daily prayers for Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan. Okay, so that's all those hashtags. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand, so that the sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. Alright, so let's look at some of it. Okay, there's a lot of reading here. These are some prayers. I need to see. Maybe I'll just read this. Prayer for Meghan. Oh God, please help her to go where you want her to go. Do what you want her to do. Be who you want her to be. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Okay. Prayer for Prince Harry. Christ shield you today against wounding. Christ with you, Christ before you, Christ behind you, Christ in you, Christ beneath you, Christ above you, Christ on your right, Christ on your left, Christ when you lie down, Christ when you sit down, Christ in the heart of everyone who thinks of you, Christ in the mouth of everyone who speaks of you, Christ in the eyes that sees you, Christ in the ear that hears you. Amen. All right. So, okay, God's promise to Harry and Meghan, my word. Alright, Lord shall not return to me empty, but it shall accomplish that which I purpose, and succeed in things for which I sent. For you shall not go out in joy, and be led back in peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall burst into song, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorn shall come up the cypress, instead of the briar shall come up with the myrtle, and it shall be to the Lord for a memorial, for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. Isaiah 55. Alright, so couple prayers. I probably will pick 1 or 2 out of all of them. Alright, so let's see here. I'm almost an hour, so this is my last one. Lord, he told us about ourselves. Let's go into that. Pause for a few. Obama, we live in a culture that puts a premium on things that don't last. Money, fame, status, likes. We chase the approval of strangers on our phones. We build all walls and fences around ourselves, and then we wonder why we feel so alone. Alright, so let's listen to this. 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
I know these ideas can feel pretty naive right now. We live in a time of such confusion and rancor, with a culture that puts a premium on things that don't last. Money, fame, status, likes. We chase the approval of strangers on our phones. We build all manner of walls and fences around ourselves, and then we wonder why we feel so alone. We don't trust each other as much because we don't take the time to know each other. And in that space between us, politicians and algorithms teach us to caricature each other, and troll each other, and fear each other. But here's the good news, Chicago. All across America, in big cities and small towns, away from all the noise, the ties that bind us together are still there. We still coach Little League and look out for our elderly neighbors. We still feed the hungry in churches and mosques and synagogues and temples. We share the same pride when our Olympic athletes compete for the gold. Because the vast majority of us do not want to live in a country that's bitter and divided. We want something better. We want to be better. And the joy and the excitement that we're seeing around this campaign tells us we're not alone.
Alright, so there's that. Chasing the approval of strangers on your phone is an empty exercise. Take it from me. I've been doing it for years, and please smash the likes and share button on this. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So there's this. Okay, let's do this last. Alright, after all that time on the road, no surprise my trusty Fennel needs a new button. Look at him sewing his button. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so did that thing upload? Okay, I've already done it. Alright, that's it. Let me start editing because I have some meeting to go to later.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.